Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another girl talk video. I am so excited to do this video because this one is actually very dear to my heart. It has to do with legs, and I actually struggled with my legs for a really long time. So if you guys don't already know based on the title, this video is going to be all about thick thighs and my tips and hacks to make them look sexier and to make yourself feel better with them. A little background story about me is I've had thick legs my entire life. I don't even remember a time when I didn't have thick legs. I remember sitting in my car wearing a pair of shorts. I might have been around 7 or 8 years old, and I said to myself, why are my legs so fat? And I didn't even realize what a blessing it was gonna be in the long run, because I absolutely love my legs. They're one of my favorite features on my body. Not to clock any of you girls out there with skinny legs, but I just find thick legs to be so sexy and just so beautiful on the body, and I know that some of you guys probably struggle with insecurities with them as well, so I really wanted to do a video on how I take good care of mine. Before getting started into the video, please do not forget to follow me on Instagram. I am going to put it somewhere here on the screen so that you guys can be updated every time I am going to upload. I always let you guys know on Instagram first, so make sure that you follow me on there. Also, please do not forget to subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you so much. I love you guys more than anything, and let's just get into the video. One of the first things that I noticed when having thick legs that is a kind of a negative is sweating and chafing. When you have thick legs, they are inevitably going to rub up against each other. They're going to chafe, they're going to sweat, and especially when you're wearing booty shorts in the summertime. Since summer is right around the corner, I want to give you guys my tips on how I take good care of sweating and chafing so that you guys know what I like to do. There's a couple different things that I like to use, one of them being powder and the other one being aloe vera. Aloe vera is going to help that redness and that discomfort when you are going to be rubbing up against each other, because honestly, there's really no way in being able to quote unquote fix the chafing. If it's gonna happen, it's going to happen. Another thing that's really great to keep the area dry is using some sort of powder. You can use the Gold Bond itching powder or any powder that you guys like. I personally like to use that one because it just kind of keeps the area dry and it just makes my legs feel that much better. I barely put any on, but I just tap a little bit on the insides and it just feels that much better. A pro tip that I have for you guys when it has to do with chafing and sweating is to start wearing biker shorts. Right now, biker shorts are so in. I could say maybe probably 4 years ago, this wouldn't have been a tip of mine, but because they're so in right now, you guys can have the benefits of being able to wear shorts in the summer but not having that rubbing up and chafing going on, because your legs are obviously protected with the biker shorts on. Where I love to get my biker shorts from is Naked Wardrobe. They have the best biker shorts and they are the most comfortable and they really suck you in, so you're gonna look real snatched while doing whatever you're doing. Let's talk about stretch marks. I absolutely hated my stretch marks a couple years ago. I actually received them at a pretty young age. I got them around probably 14 or 15 years old. I had no idea what was going on. I was getting them on my hips, I was getting them on my legs. The first time I actually got them was on my inner thighs, and they were so dark that I never wanted to wear a bathing suit. I was so embarrassed. If you don't have stretch marks already, girl, you are blessed. I am literally so jealous of you, but honestly, I have grown to love my stretch marks and I want you guys to love them as well. If you already have them, let's talk about how we can make them look better and lighten them up a little bit. First and foremost, you want to invest in some sort of oil. You know that pregnancy bio oil that everyone's into? That's a really great oil to use on your stretch marks, on your legs, inner thighs, and even around your hips. This is just going to keep that area moisturized and kind of prevent it from stretching so easily. I think because of the elasticity in your skin, that a dry skin is not going to stretch nicely, but if it's nice and moisturized and oiled up, it's going to stretch without creating so much tear and damage to the skin. So I would definitely say to make sure you are moisturizing your legs and butt and whatever as much as possible to prevent the stretch marks. Another tip when referring to stretch marks is to always put sunscreen on your stretch marks before you go outside to sit out in the sun or to tan or whatever you're going to be doing that day, because you do not want them to get darker. It's just going to happen if you sit in the sun. They're going to get darker and they're never going to lighten up and go away. So make sure that you are just taking that extra couple minutes to put sunscreen on before going outside, and you'll thank me later. I wanted to also mention with stretch marks is sometimes they're just genetic. You're not going to be able to always avoid them, and that's okay. Grow to love them, grow to think that they are beautiful. Honestly, I have never had a man ever tell me that my stretch marks were ugly, or anybody really ever tell me that they were ugly. Stretch marks are totally normal. Let's stop feeling so insecure about them. It is 2019. Everybody's into tiger stripes nowadays. Let's work it, okay, girl? Clothes are going to be something that is going to really prove whether you know how to dress up your legs and whether you don't. Something that I've noticed with thick thighs is you do not want to wear a thin material pant. It's going to accentuate them, it's going to make them look bigger, and you do not want that. I would recommend, if you're going to wear a legging, to wear a very thick spandex, a very tightening legging. It's going to keep them nice and sucked in, make them look sexy, make them look amazing, and you're just going to feel a lot more tight and just formed in those leggings. Also, if you are super insecure about your legs and you don't want to show them at all, but it's summertime and you don't want to have to wear pants, I would say wear a midi dress. Now, if you guys don't know what a midi dress is, it's one that hits almost below the knee. It's just going to keep your legs from being exposed, but also have like that sex appeal, and it's going to show off your curves in all the right places. And it's just not going to make them look like giant thunder thighs sitting down. And trust me, I've been there. Sometimes I wear a dress that's too small for me and my legs will look massive. So a good and safe bet, if you don't really feel like showing them off that night, is to wear a nice midi dress. You'll still look sexy, you'll still look fire as hell, and you won't feel as insecure. I would suggest also to stay away from prints, especially large prints. They are going to make your legs look so much bigger, because the second that you put them on over your legs, you're going to have them stretching out and just gonna look like they're completely morphed into a size that's just not normal, and you're going to feel insecure about the size of your legs. So stay away from prints, focus more on just monochromatic looks, and maybe if you're going to do a print, do a smaller print, not a larger one. Now, if you so happen to want to wear a mini dress one day, which by the way, I suggest you do, our legs look amazing in a mini dress. Just make sure that you are doing the proper care to your legs. You want to lotion them nice, you want to oil them up, put a little bit of maybe glitter or body shimmer on it, and you're gonna look amazing. Do not neglect your upper thigh. I feel like a lot of people love to just rub oil all over the bottom of their legs and they neglect their thigh. No, girl, if you're going to do a mini dress, you have to really go all the way up the leg, go behind the leg, and make sure it looks amazing. And trust me, nobody's gonna be clocking you. You're gonna look
absolutely to die for.
Let's talk about working out. So squats are going to be your best friend when it comes to making your thighs look amazing. I would suggest do a very, very, very low squat, almost your butt touching the ground. This is going to really get those thighs burning and hurting. I think a little bit of a muscular leg looks super sexy. I'm almost there. I'm not quite there yet. I haven't really done enough workouts to have definition in my legs yet, but I'm getting there, and I can't wait to show you guys when I do get there. But I want you to know that doing thigh workouts is super important to keeping your legs looking toned and fresh. They can still be big, they can still be curvy, but you do want to make sure they're toned and looking sexy and just looking like you didn't just neglect them, because sometimes the fat on the inner part of your legs can really go into your crotch area, and then you're just gonna feel like not as sexy. Cellulite is such a pain. I got cellulite almost 3 years ago now, and I have hated it ever since. That is just one thing I can't get used to. I'm not into like the dimples all over my body. And a place that I got them first was actually my legs. I have them on the back of my legs, near my butt and my hips. And what I've noticed works for cellulite is a nice, amazing coffee scrub or brown sugar scrub. You do not have to go to the store and buy a really high-end expensive scrub. You can make it right in your home. Just mix equal parts of coffee grounds and olive oil and make sure that you rub it all over your leg every single day, and you're going to see the cellulite go down. Why does this work, you ask?
I have no idea.
I read it somewhere on Pinterest. I've been doing it and I definitely noticed a little bit of a difference. So I wanted to include that in this video, and maybe I'll give you guys a little update later on if I feel like it's really proven that it's gonna go away. But I just feel like attentive care to your legs and making sure that you're kind of working on the areas that are problematic, it's going to make a lot of a difference. If you are a girl with melanin and you are experiencing darkness on the inner parts of your thighs, listen to this tip. I have found that turmeric and lemon juice really work for lightening the skin. I do not.
And I repeat, do not
believe in any of those bleaching creams that are on the market right now. I don't like that it strips your melanin out of your skin. I just am not for it, so don't even recommend it in the comments because I'm not gonna listen to it. We're all natural over here and we love lemon juice and turmeric. You're going to mix them together, create a paste, create a mask, and put it on the inner parts of your legs if you are experiencing darkness. You're going to put it there as much as you want, whenever you want, and it's going to lighten over time. These are natural lighteners for the skin, and you are going to see that it's not going to be so dark on the inner parts of your thighs. I wanted to give you guys this quick little girl talk on the tips on how to take care of your legs, because if you're feeling a little bit down and out about them and you know that summer's right around the corner and you don't feel sexy in them, end that shit right now. You are going to be absolutely fire this summer. I cannot wait to see all you girls out this summer showing off those beautiful legs, letting everybody know what's up. And it's okay to have big legs. You're not gonna always have chicken legs or what they would call, you know, a little ant body with tiny little legs and a big old butt. It's just not gonna happen. It's nothing to be ashamed about. You need to start embracing your beauty. And I am here to give you guys that advice. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of quick and easy, but I really felt like it was important, especially with summer being right around the corner. And make sure that you subscribe down below and give this video a big thumbs up. And I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.